Friday night took care of my weekday blues. I woke up, had breakfast, and read the news. I'm feeling relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. But I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do.
Hey, Toby, the show's about to start.
Oh yeah, it's a Saturday show. 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 It's a Saturday show.
Animals.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Show, AADL TV's one and only Saturday morning kids variety show. My name is Toby, and I'm Otto. And on this episode of the Saturday Show, we're exploring all things animals. Animals? Yeah, we talked about this. I know, just making sure you're paying attention. We've talked about habitats. We've talked about nature! And now we're turning our attention to all the amazing creatures, great and small, in the kingdom Animalia. Toby, do you know what makes an animal an animal? Nope? Then it's the perfect time for a fact desk. Good morning, everyone. I'm Otto Turtle, and this is the fact desk. An animal is a living organism that consumes organic material, like salads or steaks, breathes oxygen, and are able to move and contain many millions of tiny, tiny little cells. Scientists estimate that there are over 7 million different animal species, such as eels, jellyfish, blue jays, spiders, crabs, starfish, humans, and you guessed it, turtles. Oh, and the smallest animals are 0.00033 inches long, and the biggest one are 110 feet long. Whoa! Animals, they're everywhere. And those are the facts. I'm Otto Turtle. Thanks for that, Otto. I'm an animal. You're an animal. Looks like we've got more in common than our shared love of strawberries and fish. That we do, Toby. Hey, it's another animal. Big Fred. Hi, Fred. Hey there, fellas. Fred, we're filming the show here. What's up? Oh, I know you're doing the show. I just heard from the other room that you're talking about animals today. We are, Fred. Yeah, well, I thought I could help you guys out. That's really nice of you. What have you got? Well, I know that Otto is an animal. He's a turtle, a Blandings turtle. I know that Toby's an animal. He's a human. I know that I'm an animal. I'm a frog. But I don't know what kind of frog I am. You don't? No. I heard you say there's over 7 million species of animals out there. So I gotta be one of them. Okay, Fred. I think we can help you. We're gonna need some books. Oh, and how about an easel and some markers and poster board? Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't we take a second to gather up some supplies, and in the meantime, Kashi and Christopher hit us with the word of the day.
Thanks, Toby. Hey, Kashi, how you doing today?
Oh, hi, I'm great.
You know, we're talking all about animals today on this episode of the Saturday Show.
Oh, I know, I love animals.
So do I. They're such a wonderful part of life. You know, I thought we could activate Lexi and see if she can tell us about some famous celebrity animals.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right. Do you want to activate Lexi?
Okay.
Whoa, Kashi, who is that?
That's Asta.
Oh, you mean like that was the dog in the Thin Man movies?
Exactly.
Oh, I loved Asta so much. Let's see who else Lexi has for us. Oh, I know who these two dogs are. It's Bielka and Strielka, two dogs that went into space and came back down, showing that space travel was safe for everyone.
Really?
That's right.
Wow.
You ready for the next one? Oh, well, this is a famous gorilla, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know
Her
who?
name was Coco.
Oh, that's right. It is Coco. Coco is amazing because she could communicate using gorilla sign language.
That's right.
I think Lexi's got one more for us. Well, this is a pretty stately looking cat.
Yeah, that's Socks.
Socks was pretty famous in the White House. So, Kashi, are you ready for our word of the day?
I am.
Okay, hit it, Lexi. Well, let's see what it says. Can you read this, Kashi?
Nope.
Well, that says Goodall, as in Jane Goodall.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of her.
That's right. She is probably the world's most famous and best authority on chimpanzees. She is pretty awesome. And now, Kashi, are you ready for the summer game code?
I am.
It's a good one this time. It's 9 letters.
Wow.
The Latin name for this animal, and we are talking about an animal, is gulo gulo. This animal is known for being very fierce. And of course, it's the unofficial state animal of Michigan.
Oh, now I think I know what you're talking about.
Of course, that's right, Kashi. So if you think you know the answer, you can go to play.aadl.org for...
Big points.
That's right. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I've got the books. And I've got the easel and the poster board and a marker. And I've got me. Good. Looks like we're all set. Toby, I'm going to need a few minutes to read through this material before we get started. That's reasonable. Why don't you do that and we'll keep the show going.
Well, no, Katie, I do not think that Manda will let that rabbit out there come live inside our house.
But why not? It's cute and furry like us.
But its home is outside with its family, and that one is not domesticated like we are.
Domestic what?
According to Webster Dictionary, domesticated means adapted over time as by selective breeding from a wild or natural state to life in close association with and to the benefit of humans.
Well, I think Allison has a friend with a pet bunny.
Oh, Mopsy, yeah! But she's not a wild rabbit. You can't just bring wild bunnies in the house. That will not go well.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wild animals live outside and domesticated animals like cats and dogs can live inside.
In fact, dogs and cats have both been domesticated for many thousands of years.
Wow, that's amazing!
And then there are domesticated animals like cows, sheep, and horses that do not live inside, but live alongside humans.
Wow, I love that there are so many different kinds of animals in the world that have their own purpose and place. Hey, Amanda!
Yeah, Katie?
Oh, hi. Do you think you can tell us the story of how you adopted us? That's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one. Here, let's cuddle up on the couch together and I'll tell it. One day, I decided my house was too quiet and I knew I needed a pet to keep me company. So off I headed to the Humane Society.
What is it? It looks like it belongs on an animal. It appears to be a tiny claw hidden by fur, but it's not part of a foot or a paw. What is it?
Welcome to the Treat Town Puppy School. I am your teacher, Professor Peanut Tea Puppy. Today we will be studying amazing animal facts. Did you know giraffe spots are unique to each animal, just like human fingerprints? Jellyfish do not have a brain. Ha ha! Elephants cannot jump, but mice are excellent jumpers. They can jump nearly 18 inches in the air. Seahorses do not have teeth. However, snails have the most teeth of any animal. They have thousands of tiny teeth lined up in rows. The world's lightest mammal, the bumblebee bat, weighs about as much as 2 M&Ms. Yum! Lions are known to rest for around 20 hours a day. Me too! Chickens have a rapid eye movement phase of sleeping, which means they can dream. And finally, in 2011, Victoria the Basset Hound was elected as co-mayor of Concord, Ontario. She is my hero! All right, that's the end of our lesson for today. Squeak, your homework is to jump 19 inches in the air. Chicken, your homework is to dream he can do it. Please have your homework ready by the next class period. Class dismissed.
Penguin.
Giraffe. Sparrow. Lobster.
Huh? What?
Now let's try the Kashi pose.
I don't know.
All right, Otto, did you find a place to start?
Yeah, there are 5,000 species of frogs in the world, give or take a few.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down too much. How many frogs are there in North America?
109.
Okay, that helps. Fred, are you from North America?
Absolutely, big guy. I'm from the East Coast.
I guess I could have guessed that, but I'll write it down.
Yeah, Toby, let's ask Fred some questions, and you write down his answers, and then we can figure out what kind of frog he is. Are you okay with that, Fred?
Are you gonna ask me any personal questions? No. Okay, then I'm game.
What did the horse say when it fell? I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
How would you describe a rabbit? Yeah. On a treadmill. Okay. And a rabbit. Yeah, right. With a carrot on his head. I don't know. One is a fit bunny, and one is a bit funny. Oh!
Why does a flamingo lift up one leg? Because if she lifted up both, she would fall over. Hey, Christopher.
Hey, Sally.
Want to hear a joke?
Sure.
What animal is out of bounds?
Well, I don't know.
An exhausted kangaroo.
What do you call the stuff that gets stuck in a shark's teeth? Slow swimmers.
Hi everyone, Elizabeth here. These chickens belong to my friends. They live in my friend's yard in a chicken coop, and they also have a big fenced-in area where they can get some exercise and peck at the ground for bugs and seeds. My friends got the chickens to use them for their eggs. Since the chickens were super little when they arrived in a special box in the mail, they didn't realize that one of them would turn out to be a rooster. The rooster can't lay eggs, but he's useful for watching over the other chickens and making sure that they all stay together and don't wander off. He also says cock-a-doodle-doo, just like you would expect a rooster to do. During the day, the chickens like to be outside exploring. It's fun to give them some birdseed to eat because they love it. Sometimes my friends will even let them out of their fenced area and they walk around the whole yard pecking for bugs and seeds. At night, the chickens return to their coop to sleep. The coop is where they sleep and also where they lay their eggs. Every day, my friends go out and collect eggs from the chickens. Usually the chickens are sitting on them to keep them warm, and sometimes they don't want to move, but a little birdseed will get them up. Sometimes my friends get up to 9 eggs a day from the chickens. In the winter, the chickens spend more time in their coop staying warm. It isn't heated, but there is a small heater in their water so that it doesn't turn to ice and so that the chickens always have water to drink. Sometimes they huddle together to keep warm. Every so often, a chicken accidentally escapes the coop and the fenced-in area, like this chicken did here, and my friends have to chase it down and guide it back to safety. If it stayed outside of the fence at night, a predator might go after it. My friends have had a lot of fun caring for their chickens, and they always have fresh eggs to eat. Would you ever want to have these silly birds in your backyard?
All right, Fred, are you ready? We're going to send some rapid fire questions your way, and you just answer them as honestly as you can.
Sounds good to me. All right, Fred, here we go. Compared to other frogs, how big are you? Oh, I'm probably the biggest. Definitely the biggest I've ever seen. Good, good. Okay, what are your favorite foods? Well, I really like pizza. Wait, do frogs eat pizza, Otto? Nope. Okay, but Fred, if you could put any topping on that pizza, what would the topping be? Pretty much anything I can get my hands on. Some fish, some beetles, maybe some snails. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, I've eaten a snake before. Spiders, crayfish, maybe a bird here and there. You can fit all of that in your mouth? Oh yeah, I mean, if it's too big, I just use my hands to help, like this. Okay, food, check. You writing this down, Toby? Yeah, but after that last answer, can we take a baby animal break? Sure thing. That was nice. Go ahead, Otto. Okay, Fred. How high can you jump? Oh, like really high. At least like 4 feet high. Is that high? Yeah. What color are you, Fred? Well, Tasha always compliments my color. She says I'm olive green with hints of grayish brown. She really knows how to compliment a guy. That's good, Fred. You still got this, Toby?
All right, I'll keep going.
It's a dewclaw. A dewclaw is a digit on the foot of many birds, reptiles, and mammals, like dogs. It is an extra toe that grows higher than the rest of the foot and does not touch the ground when the animal is standing. Dewclaws are useful for dogs in several ways. They give them traction, and some dogs use their dewclaws to help them climb trees, hold objects to better chew on them, or climb out of the water if they've broken through ice. Dewclaws are essentially the thumbs and big toes of the dog world.
After reading a book together one day, Lauren and Hazel felt inspired to search for great horned owls in Hazel's neighborhood. Because owls are nocturnal, meaning they're active at night, they waited for dusk, and then Lauren put on his warmest coat and packed his biggest flashlight. Hazel tucked away a few refreshments, and they were off. They knew that if they wanted to spy an owl, they had to be very quiet. Shh. Owls can be startled by loud human noises, and as for squirrel noises, well, Hazel wanted to play it safe. Owls are on the hunt for food at night, after all. Great horned owls like to live high up in the trees. They'll often make their homes out of leftover nests that other birds make.
Sometimes they'll even use old squirrel nests. Hazel, shh.
After a time, Lauren tried mimicking a great horned owl call.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It seemed to work in the book.
Lauren, shh. Sorry, okay.
Lauren and Hazel tried to stay alert, but being daytime creatures... Hey, you two, wake up.
Thanks, narrator.
Remember that if you decide to go owl spotting, there's no guarantee that you'll find one, and that's okay.
Hey, Hazel. My tail is getting cold.
Right. Let's get you home.
But maybe, just maybe...
Lauren, shh. If you'd like to read a thrilling story about searching for owls, check out Owl Moon from your library.
Just a couple more questions here, cuz. Keep them coming, Otto. Okay, what do you do in the winter? I've become a big fan of hygge. Hygge? Hygge. Hygge. No, I mean when it gets really cold, where do you go? Well, before I stayed here with you guys, I would just go to the bottom of the pond and hibernate. That makes sense. Where's your favorite place to hang out? Gotta be the creek, but anywhere near water, really. Good answer. Okay, Toby, that's all the questions I've got. What do you have? Okay, so here's what I got. Fred is from the United States, the East Coast. He's big, really big, like probably the biggest frog that he's ever seen. He eats fish and beetles and snails and other stuff. He can jump really high, at least 4 feet high. That's high, Fred. His color is olive green / gray brown. He can hibernate in the winter, and his favorite place to hang out is near water. It's where I find most of my food. Is that enough info to figure it out, Otto? Unfortunately, no. Fred is right. He's definitely a frog. Let me take a look. Let's see here. Aha! I've got it! What is it, Toby? Fred, do you like to sing? Of course! Remember I sang that song about all the places that I visited? Yeah, but do you ever sing anything else? Toby, what does this have to do with what kind of frog Fred is? Just trust me, Otto. Fred, have you ever sang anything else? I mean, I like to hum to myself here and there. Have you ever sang anything for Tasha? Oh yeah. She said I was the best singer in our cooking class. She said I had the best frog voice she ever heard. Do you think you could sing that song for us now? It's a little embarrassing, but if it helps. There it is! That was great, Fred! Yeah, Fred, you're a bullfrog. That call is unmistakable. A bullfrog, eh? Yeah, bullfrog, the largest frog in North America, can jump 4 feet high, although we know you can jump higher based on your basketball skills. I'm an all-star! You are, Fred! Yeah, and bullfrogs eat just about anything they can catch. Maybe that's why you're such a good cook. Just trying to be the best. And you are the best, Fred. The best bullfrog and the best friend. Aw, Otto, thanks, pal. And thank you both for helping me figure out what kind of frog I am. I just feel so fulfilled. You sure you couldn't go for some lunch? Heh, why not? Want me to rustle up some snakes? I'm just kidding, fellas. Fred! Well, folks, that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us on our animal adventure. If you'd like some more information about some of the stuff you saw on today's show, you can go to aadl.org/The Saturday Show. And if you'd like to drop us a line, you can send an email to tss@aadl.org. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time.